Hi everyone, welcome to Barzo Empire Podcast. Wherever I told you that we don't need a quote or we just need strategy and clearly empower. So welcome to Barzo Empire Podcast. This is a space where women entrepreneurs and new entrepreneurs are going to be ready to rise. I start building brands, wealth, and legacy. Hello, my name is Elizabeth. I'm your host, and I'm the CEO and the founder of Barstow Business Center that we provide different services like taxes, credit solution, payroll, and bookkeeping, and much more. And I'm also the founder of Barstow Empire. Here we're going to talk about visibility and brand and much more. Because being great isn't just being enough. And if especially no one sees you. Making your business grow is one of the most important things. We're going to break down a lot about financial literacy so you understand how money works and how to stop just guessing and where everything is going. Make your business grow and thrive. We're going to be simplified taxes, not in a confusing language, but how to put control in your hands, meaning we're going to allow credit power because good credit isn't just luxury, it's a business tool and personal tool. We were going to step into leadership and mindset because we're not just building a business, we're building an empire. This podcast for entrepreneurs who wants to do more, who wants to have an impact, who wants to have more income, more confidence, more ownership on the future. Have leave a legacy for after. And especially every successful business, brand, or movement begins with one thing. We start with zero basically. We have no logos, no social media, only for personal reasons, no much money, working 9 to 5 jobs. We are basically have no identity yet. So whatever I told you, if just showing up able to handle your up and down in your business, how what you're building and what you're gonna offer and the reason why you're doing your business. And especially how you want to grow your empire. How you gonna make more cash flow, how you gonna make your brand more visible, what's your service, what's your product. But some entrepreneurs give those steps and they just jump straight to make your business and just create your business and just hope for the best. And that's the reason why a lot of business we see that fail, not because they don't know or because they're not good at their business or because they just don't want to do anymore. It's because they don't have structure. Without structure, your business is gonna collapse. It's like seeing a building that you're just like putting certain materials on it and it's gonna collapse in less than few days, right? So a business is like that. If we don't have a good structure and good stability, it's not gonna last for a long time, or how long you guys want to have your business. How if you have kids or you want to sell your business, how are you gonna do that? So first of all, we need to find the foundation of your strategy. Strategy is the foundation how to make your business grow. And while a foundation, we're not building nothing. We don't have nothing. So we need to have 3 pillars in this. First one is to be clear who you are, right? What you stand for. What's the problem you're gonna solve? Who are you gonna serve? Who's your audience? What's your niche? Why work what you're doing matters and how you're gonna be unique. Okay, for example, my name's Elizabeth. My brand stands for helping women entrepreneurs, new ones, or just struggling to keep up everything afloat. People that needs credit guidance, who needs financial literacy guidance, because not a lot of people, we manage money, but we don't know how to manage it. Means that we make money, but we don't know where that money goes to, besides the bills and things that we're not supposed to pay. Things we go overboard sometimes. Like we go out too much. We pay extra stuff like subscriptions. We don't save money, right? So that's the problem that's my business solving a problem, helping women have a better future, have a better business, make them understand how a hobby business and to become a CEO of your business. So ask these questions to yourself. Who you are? Who are you? Who what your business stands for? What are you gonna solve? And how are you gonna make yourself unique? Because I know we have competition and out there's a lot of people do the same thing as you do. Trust me, we are different in a way, not because of the service we're the same, but how we help our clients, how we make them feel more comfortable, how make them feel like, oh, it's worth that you're paying. And it's fine to not to have that much clients and make you think, oh, business is slow, I don't have clients. That's fine. Because our business is like a roller coaster. It goes up and down. It has its moments. The most important thing is not giving up. Because once you give up, the business goes down. Don't throw that towel. Find somebody that's going to help you. Somebody's going to mentor you and tell you, okay, what you're doing right and what needs help. So I need you to promise yourself not to give up. Build brick by brick. Take actions when you are scared. Take risk. Don't quit your 9 to 5 job yet until you have stability. Last year, I decided to just jump, somehow just jump and focus on my business because I want to help different entrepreneurs to stop being scared. If you don't have a safety net, that's a problem because you need to have a safety net. Not another job, 9 to 5. It could be a side job. It could be something that could pays the bills. Saving for at least for 6 months that, okay, at least I know my business doesn't go well the first few months, but I know that my bills are gonna get paid. I know I'm gonna have food. I'm gonna have the essentials, food, rent, everything before take out loans, take out grants. Just try to find a way to just jump and not. And it's the scary things is really scary. And not taking a risk, that's the scariest part. All right, so that's pillar 2. Pillar 3 is consistent. What you mean consistent? Consistent builds trust. Because if you're gonna post, let's say Monday, oh, you post a lot, everything, then you just go out of nowhere, just forget about posting. I used to be like that. I used to post once every week, sometimes or twice a week. And then I was wondering why my business is not going the way I want it to go. Why I hate crickets. And it's because you're not consistent. And it's okay. I know we are busy. We know we don't have time. Not for ourselves, we have time sometimes. Some of us are moms, some of us are students. We still have our 9 to 5 jobs. We don't have time. But at least when we come at night and when you're just sitting there and thinking, Do I have to go to work tomorrow? Think about that. Of course, because we had to pay bills, of course that. But what if we had freedom? That what does that mean to you if you are not working to 9 to 5 and you decide to just build that business and from brick to brick, and then little by little you will see the rewards, you will see that is working. Just think about that. And yeah, there's a competition. Yes, there's a lot of things. But sadly, the most competition is us because we're making ourselves doubting ourselves. Oh, I cannot do this. I'm too tired. I have kids. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I go to school. But at least 1 hour or 2 hours a day, at least at nighttime, before you go to sleep, work on that business plan. Work on the structure. Think about, make the big picture, how you want to have your business. Okay? Think about what you'll change if you have a business. You have more freedom. You don't have to go work with somebody else. You don't have to be making somebody else's dream come true. And just then at the end of the year, 12 months pass, and you're still the same. Same job that sometimes there's no progress. Economy things change. So what this year you gonna do that is gonna be different? Okay. So the next is gonna be establish your identity. Who you are as a leader. What's your mission? What's your message? My mission is to help entrepreneurs, is to make a better system. Those are something like that, your mission. Personally, my mission is to go and make things more clearly for entrepreneurs that are struggling, that are doubting their abilities. We all have skills. We all have special and unique skills that we could create into a business. We need to stop thinking our business as a hobby. Like, okay, I'm gonna pick it up today and then I got bored, I will do it tomorrow. I don't have time today. You're making excuses. Unfortunately, you're making excuses. And I was like that until I decided just like, no, that's it. That's it. I don't want to be in a dead end job that I don't have anything growing for me, and annoying co-workers sometimes, nice co-workers, or the manager is not a good leader, or just exhausted the whole night and basically doing the same thing over and over. But once you're in business, you have a schedule. You could change your schedule. You could say, okay, today I'm gonna work on this and have a plan. Okay, from just try not get distracted because that's one of the major problems for a lot of us. We get distracted. At nighttime, make a plan. Sit and say, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna think about my business plan. That's 1 hour. I'm gonna be building my logo. Nobody doesn't have to be perfect yet, but at least you're doing something for your business. Okay, so master your money. What I mean mastering your money is like credit, taxes, fundings, financial literacy. We need to learn how to separate everything from your business to your personal. We cannot mix things and think it's fine. Because trust me, when taxes come and you don't know your numbers, especially when you're a business owner, and that gets you in trouble because you need to know your numbers. You need to know how much you made the whole year. how much you pay your employees if you have employees, things like that. Because and find the right structure. If you're LLC, S corp, C corp, you need to know how much you made the whole year, where you spend, where that money goes. Do you pay yourself? Especially LLCs, we need to pay ourselves. We don't have a W-2. We don't have a 1099 anymore. We are our own. We don't have a paycheck. So we need to know those numbers. So in this podcast, we're gonna talk about a lot about you're gonna hear me about credit, taxes, retirement, how to save money for your business, for your personal life, to have that freedom, a little bit that freedom to say, oh, I'm broke, or I already paid my bills and I don't have how I'm gonna have fun, or how I'm gonna pay the next my next bills. So you guys need to have a structure, and it's not easy, and but with a little bit of guidance and mentoring, we could actually help and figure those numbers. Increasing your visibility. What do I mean increase your visibility? Is your brand visible? Is your does everybody knows about your business? What have you done for your business that will people will know, oh, you right, this you are the one who does, for example, cleaning. They could refer you. Or I seen in Facebook that she put about taxes or about a course that she's doing. That's how people know. Yeah, of course it will take time and it will go slow. Sometimes you feel like you're not doing nothing, but actually you are, because eventually what people will notice you. Eventually things will pick up. And just like I said, we are a business owner that wears more than one hat. We are the ones who do virtual assistants, we do data, we do compare everything, we do marketing, we put up the social media posts. And now we have AI, and it's been a game changer for a lot of business owners because it helps you multitask less and it helps you think out of the box a little bit. And is much easier to make a post and able to make it for it to post whenever you want to. So it's much easier. So you won't say, oh, I forgot to post it. Or after after 5 days, just ghost everything and you just forgot to post. And then you just go to Facebook and you're wondering why you're not getting clients, or why people not talking about your business, or why people not commenting. And then when you see, all right, I forgot to post. But with automation, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You can focus on your business, on finding clients, doing things that it matters in your business. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And that's one of the good things about AI because it helps you a little bit more about that. Okay, next one is how you gonna, because I know a lot of brands like I do that. We reinvent ourselves, meaning we evolve. We're not doing a new brand. We're not doing nothing new. Sometimes we are using the same brand but different logos, different things. So you just not rebranding your business, but you're also rebranding yourself. Means that we grow. We want to teach people what we learned in the past few months. We taking classes. We take our license for different service. We add service. So it's good sometimes to rebrand every 4 months, especially when there's a new service, and just try not to get people more confused. Uh, just say something that will make like, oh, now she's oh, now she or he's adding more things. Okay, that's perfect. Because that means you're expanding yourself. You're growing. And the next one, expand your legacy. Your business is like a vehicle. It's like you're having a good credit. A good credit is your vehicle also. So let's say your business is a vehicle. What's gonna be your GPS? What's gonna be your destination? How are you gonna leave a legacy? How after we're gone and people are still talking about it? If we have kids or grandkids, how are they gonna basically make that? Are you gonna sell it, or you're gonna leave it to your kids or your grandkids, your business? Or are you gonna franchise it? How are you gonna make a legacy? How are you gonna make that name for you? How are you gonna make everybody know who you are? So, all right, so this podcast, like I was saying in the beginning, you guys gonna learn a little bit more about branding, how to make your brand more visible, credit, taxes, how to be more confident in when it comes to tax season, and not like I was like probably before I started in tax business, just not knowing what you spent, um, knowing the rules, knowing how to stay in, not to get audited for the taxes because you don't have your receipts or you don't have proof of anything that you've done in your business. In credit, how to understand credit, how to make it your vehicle and help you in your personal and in your business. Okay. And how to be more visible, how to attract high ticket clients, how to attract them, how to be unforgetful, and how to separate yourself from the competition. Remember, we could have a lot of competition, that I was saying before, but sometimes we are our own competition because sometimes we doubt ourselves too much. We think we are not good enough. Our business is not good enough, and we give up easily. So I want you guys to promise not to give up, not just drop your business and say, "Oh, it's not working anymore. I don't want to do this anymore." Because I heard that before. I heard that, and I was one of them a couple years ago. I would get frustrated also, but everything is just a strategy. Everything is just planning and looking for a good mentor, not just paying a lot and that mentor is not gonna help you. No, but always look for somebody that in your state they offer classes for entrepreneurs and everything. So I just want to say thank you for joining me for this episode one of Barzo Empire Podcast. Your empire begins with your identity, and today you took the first step. If you're ready to go deeper, make sure you follow us. Make sure you follow us. And right now, mm, I'm gonna start a community in school. We are doing VIP coaching. We're gonna have different memberships for the community. We have the VIP coaching, meaning that you guys gonna have Zoom meetings once a week with me. Ask any questions that you have, business or personal finance, or just making that, or something that you just want help with your credit, understanding your taxes, make it a little bit more. We'll create a roadmap to make sure you guys understand where you're at and where you're gonna want to be. So we're gonna treat as a vehicle. We need to know where you guys going. You need to know where that GPS is gonna head to. Without a map, we get lost. So just look out for our new school that's coming out next month. Our episodes are gonna come every week. We're gonna have in YouTube. For now, we're just gonna do YouTube. So, and then I'm gonna spend a little bit more. And also, I'm gonna put some my podcast videos in my school community also. And we're gonna have different things, resource. We're gonna have a workbook for most depends on you guys how you want to do is the standard, the VIP. You guys standard, you're just gonna get well, just once you see, we're gonna I don't want to spoil. So I just want to say if you're ready to get deeper and make sure you follow us, like I was saying, and share this episode with other entrepreneurs who wants to build their empire. And stay tuned for episode 2, branding like a queen, because we know we all are queens and kings. And until next time, rise and reclaim. Thank you.